Mazda, you did something that absolutely frustrated me. All I have been doing is researching the rotary engine. I don't think it's the future, but it certainly isn't stuck in the past. There's so many things to upgrade and improve, not just from drag racing, but road coursing, street driving. But Mazda went and doubled the recommended price of their crate engines. Now, crate engine is literally the motor that comes in an FD. So REW is the 13B engine that you buy. It was traditionally about $7,000 list. You could get it if you were like a racer or me and pretended to be a racer. You get it closer to 5 or 6. The point is that it went from about $7,000 recommended price to 13,500. And that's for a bone stock engine. There's a handful of you out there that are a big silent majority that just want the original car the way it was. You don't want to modify it and anything else. So nonetheless, you're still out twice as much money just for a replacement short block. So what does $13,500 get you nowadays? Before tax, probably? I'm gonna show you guys just how little you get. The shortest short block. It's sad that is worth $13,000 now. And so it's gonna be a lot of you going towards the used market even more. I keep all these parts here, not because I'm a hoarder, but also because I'm a hoarder. I'm testing things, different generations of the motor, different versions of the iron plate. Unfortunately, what once was a viable option no longer is. If I was in a lot of people's spots, I would be furious, and I am furious because I know what it takes. I know how much $13,000 is. To me, that's horrible. When you have a whole rotary engine car, that takes a lot more money to support. This is more of what you call a long block. That includes all the intake manifolds, the alternators. $13,000 for just 5 plates, irons, an E-shaft, 2 rotors, and some apex seals. That is atrocious. Mazda's a company, but the people buying it aren't companies. They are enthusiasts. They are not people that want to make money. I am in a very unique position, and Mazda's situation has kind of pushed my hand, and this was something that I've been wanting to show you guys for the longest time, and I will show you in order, but this video is coming out first. This is me pushing the limits of rotary engines. Now, there are others that have done more far beyond me, but this is me putting my money where my mouth is and pushing the engine until it blows a hole straight through the side of this. Not metal on metal. This isn't a destroyed engine. This is just so much power that it heated up and detonated. Absolutely incredible. I am learning and I am pushing it to the limits. Why? This is it. I'm showing you out of order without all the grandiosity. This is an obsession we've been working off on the side. This is 7075 aluminum, our very first billet iron. Built in-house, completely machined at our machine, planning for having more of the pack style coating. And I've been researching coatings like crazy, obsessing on trying to make this thing the ultimate. Now, we also have a lot of Billet Pro plates in stock, and we're gonna be building a motor completely from Simon's Billet Pro plates. Working on the ABS system, this is absolutely complicated, super focused. So while my attention is here, Keeps has me covered up here. Keeps is phenomenal for focusing on preventing male pattern related hair loss, and in fact can even regrow some of your hair. Prevent hair loss, all of the things that I wanted many years ago, and did my research, and I found Keeps before they found me, and I reached out first. And I want to spread the good word of what Keeps is capable of doing because it's all on their website. It's comprehensive. All the information I was worried about or was uncertain about, find it right on keeps.com. There are multiple options for treating male pattern related hair loss, and by the age of 35, 2 out of every 3 men experience some form of male pattern baldness. And the thinning here and here, receding a little bit, and then of course on the crown up here. In 2015, I had seen the writing on the wall and knew that I was on the majority of that statistic and wanted to prevent it from getting worse. That's one of the few things in life that make me happy, rotaries and having a full head of hair. I am going to be 40 in 3 months. My hair is much thicker than it was. If you are interested in taking action on preventing hair loss, go to keeps.com/RobDahm for a special offer. That's keeps.com/RobDahm. What you see here is actually the very beginning of my 4-rotor adventures. This is when Jeff Bruce made these pieces. It's the stock piece of cast iron, treated and nitride and all that, but then he put that stat gear inside of there. This is how the original 4-rotors were all made aftermarket. That engine, though, is not mine. I have been promising to push the limits of what I'm able to do. And so what we have with all of these engines over here is a purpose. Giving you guys a little bit of something that you're not supposed to know just yet, but I am building Hurt a 4-rotor. He'll announce the full process of it. But the point is it's the people's four-rotor. Can you build a four-rotor from good parts from two 13Bs? The dream of everybody. Can I build it within a budget? Mazda has blown that completely sky high. So no, you can't build it with a budget. Even if you had two stock motors, you're 26 grand or so. If anybody is going to put my engine through the maximum amount of abuse and tell the truth, it's Hurt. We've had a long, good relationship. A very close friend of mine, and he's the first person I wanted to take on building an engine for somebody else. So the liability is there, the payoff is there, the risk is there, the reward is there. You guys will see it all transparently. If my engine blows to pieces, I should not be doing this. That's the point. But I think that Hurt and I can make some amazing magic. These are purposely meant to be multiple competing engines, putting my money where my mouth is, finding the best innovation, what works best for me, should most likely work best for you because I tinker, I do so many different things. This is where Mazda pushed my hand. I was gonna build 3 of these. As you can see, this is one of the 2 plates that you set it on to make this cut. This is absolutely very smooth, like aircraft grade aluminum, much higher quality than the ones that I had built in my motor. And I'm not saying I commissioned them, I'm just saying that they were built from my motor. And I learned so much from Brett Curran and all the different people that were involved in those that helped teach me the things that I could make even better. And I do believe firmly, as many of you guys have followed me along the way, can make things better. I thought Hiroshima was going to be casting and making rotors and housings and all that, even the 20B fat plate. I thought that would drive the prices back down. Instead, they went the exact opposite way. What you guys have been seeing me quietly doing while making videos and going on random trips to the track and working on a 12 rotor, all of these things have come down to one purpose, was to build the best rotary engine possible and share that with you guys. Things have changed. I am still going to do exactly that. A little bit faster than I was anticipating, but what I am going to do is make my best engine, as everybody has been begging me to do, put that up for sale. The likely scenarios that does not occur. Likely scenarios of Billet Pro is one of the best aftermarket engine pieces ever. And that may be the fine ever case, and then I'm gonna hope that Simon sells me a portion of Billet Pro because I would drive a lot of traffic there. Full transparency, this has been something I've been working on for the longest time. As you can tell, the 12 rotor is a pinnacle of that sort of stuff. It's not just this wild YouTube, like make money off of videos concept. It's been to make the engine better. Unfortunately, Mazda has decided to go the wrong way, more focused on profits instead of making the community supported. I do not work with Mazda. I never have worked with Mazda. And so somebody else in my position, they can't say this sort of stuff because you can't bite the hand that feeds you. I'm independent. I just want what you guys want. I want to be able to enjoy my RX-7s. What you're about to see is a video series a little out of order, but I have pushed the four-rotor almost to 2,000 horsepower at the wheels. It's about 1,800 or so, well over spinning the largest turbo that Garrett makes, 20,000 RPMs higher than it's actually rated for. I found the limits of using ethanol fuel. And so really cool thing, it wasn't like a simple mistake, it was an actual limit of the engine. Got some amazing information to make it even stronger, switching the four-rotor over to methanol just to make that sweet 2,000 horsepower so everybody can shut the hell up about me not being able to do it. It's just innovation at its finest right here. And so I appreciate you guys along this way, but this is my quick constructive rant of saying we're working on it, and I didn't think Mazda would go this way, and I'm very disappointed, but it puts me in the spot to do what I can do best, and hopefully I perform.